So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes, where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play.
He's going for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Totti is offering a wry smile there.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Shot, surely! Goal! Barcelona! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Valencia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide. Has crossed into the middle. Guardiola gets it away. Well seen. Shot and goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Aviati breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Xavi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rijkaard. Dani Olmo. And it's Dembele. Looking to play him in. He's shifting through the gears here. Hasebe. Opts for safety. Valencia are behind here despite their domination of possession. Hasebe is always looking to break lines.
Valencia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Rosicki. Pedri.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Hasebe. Rosicki. Totti. Pedri. And Koundé. And it's Pedri. Totti. Dani Olmo. And the shot's on here. It's Dembele! Rijkaard getting this one clear. Hasebe. Ronaldinho. Hasebe. Nicely spread. Now it's Xavi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Not the most accurate pass. Xavi. This is a promising build-up. And it's Xavi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Dembele. Oh, super ball! Saviola! And they win it back again. Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's a decent clearance. And here's Saviola. Oh, good take in a good area. Knocks it into space. Oh, nice touch. Goes for a shot! Ronaldinho plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Valencia certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Pedri. Totti. Rodri. Passing nice and neat. Oh, cracking ball. He's had a shot! And that's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Stojkovic. Busquets
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And it's Stojkovic. Oh, they can break here. Stojkovic. Stojkovic. Ronaldinho has it in a wide chance for a shot! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And here is the first touch of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change.
Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. A case now of complete control.
Might want to be careful there.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Busquets. And Stojkovic. Brzezinski. Shifted it to the flank. That's a good run down the left. Now it's Pedri. Looking for options for movement. He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Dumfries makes the interception. Pedri.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Pedri, can he spark a counter here?
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Dani Olmo driving through the middle. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And no, he's seen through all of that. Totti. Pedri. This is Dembele. Dumfries. Oh, that's a fine interception. Pedri. And here's Dembele. Dumfries tries a cross. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So we have movement on both benches.
Rosicky, el dorsal 80, Ronaldinho. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 8, Iniesta, el dorsal 21.
Hasebe.
Cambio de jugadores.
Valencia still have the cards to affect this game. And it's Stojkovic. In with the challenge. And it's Azar. Reinders in acres of space out wide. That's not going far. But he's having a shot! And no mistake. Just cruising! They are cruising! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. 75 minutes played. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Hazard. He's having a hit! Oh, denied at the last.
Hazard probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Picked out brilliantly. Now this could be a real chance! Oh, terrific save.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
It's their second corner of the game.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 11, Xabi Alonso.
Deftly away. Some resolute defending there. And it's Rodri. Valencia are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Thuram. Oh, it's a great ball here. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, the movement is slick. He'll try from distance! Brilliant from Reinders! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Barcelona are having a ball here. Now it's Azar. Azar. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Stojkovic.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Now then, the ball's come loose. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Now it's Reinders. Good ball, good take. Opts to play it. He's having a pop! Keeper always had the measure of that. Rijkaard. And the referee brings it to a close. Valencia suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Valencia desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Julian Alvarez, Peter, is a player who I think is very intelligent with his movement. Often he plays in the number 10 position. He just drops that little bit deeper to suck defenders out of position. And once he's done that, then he's capable of creative force in getting other people in behind. So there's an unselfishness to his game. And when he gets in front of goal, he can be deadly too.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Thuram. Rijkaard. Pedri. He's had it taken off him. Stojkovic. Pedri. And it's Eto'o. Oh, well measured. Now this could be a chance. Valencia, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. Pedri. And it's Xavi. And Stojkovic. And here's Isco. Pinches it off him. Not the most accurate pass. Stojkovic! Stojkovic! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Valencia with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Messi with the short one. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Neither side yet able to find the net. Looking tidy in possession here. And here's Isco. Lampard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pedri. Thuram. And it's Rijkaard. Ronaldinho. Rijkaard. Thuram. Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Tries to play it through. Albert Ferrer spots it and intercepts. Busquets. Pedri. Busquets. "15 minutes till half-time. And it's Stojkovic. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Cruyff. Xavi. Oh, now here's an interesting match. Great chance! And he's done it! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Alvarez is, of course, well known for his dancing feet.
Valencia really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Thuram. Busquets. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's going wide left. Ronaldinho picks it up out. And the finish! Just 5 minutes left until the break. Now it's Alvarez. Pirlo. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. Xavi. Now it's Isco. Pepe gets a foot in and wins the ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Lampard has been caught there, it's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Great vision. Busquets kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's the end of the first 45. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Let's look back on the first 45 minutes.
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Valencia just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good.
Se informa a los espectadores que deban abandonar el estadio en coche de que se espera tráfico denso tras el partido. Por favor, circulen con precaución. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And they get things going again.
Valencia definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Albert Ferrer. Messi. Albert Ferrer. And it's Rijkaard. And it's Stojkovic. Ronaldinho has the space to scheme. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And here's Pedri. Oh, super ball. Isco! And that's in. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Valencia are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up. That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Can he get it through? Now it's Alvarez. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Xavi. Albert Ferrer. Busquets. So we've reached the hour mark. Searching pass he's played there. To Thuram. Cruyff. Fernandez.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Alvarez. Pedri, who is rarely short on confidence. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Stojkovic. Now it's Ronaldinho. Rijkaard. Busquets. Thuram. This is a promising build-up. Albert Ferrer. Stojkovic. Busquets. Now it's Eto'o. No, that's been intercepted. That's a throw. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Stojkovic. Isco. Turan. Busquets. And it's Rijkaard. Mateus producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Cruyff. Can he finish? Oh, he has absolutely drilled that. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
A continuación, se podrán...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running.
Gianfranco Zola is special, always engaging to watch.
One of those players who just makes you smile.
Yeah, the little magician from Sardinia lives up to the name in every possible way. And speaking of size, he made small great with his weaving trickery and dribbling brilliance.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Tries a shot! And it's a goal! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Valencia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Nicely weighted ball. That's been slipped through. Oh, terrible. There's the shot! It's fallen kindly here. It's in. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So that's two now without reply. Real chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are purring, truly purring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Dunkirk are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Knocks it into space. Well, that pass isn't the best. Valencia already looking up at the vast mountain they've been left to climb. And it's Pedri. And there's green grass ahead of him. Xavi. Now it's Ronaldinho. And the pass is intercepted. More and more pressure on the ball here. Ronaldinho. Xavi. Chance for a shot! And that's a tiny finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention.
Shoots! And there's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Pedri. And he's managed to get free. Hasebe. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Gyökeres. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aimed beyond the defence. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Pedri. And it's Messi. Stojkovic. Oh, he's played it in low. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, delightful ball. And that's an excellent interception. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. It's not an especially good pass, that. Xavi. Albert Ferrer. Xavi. Oh, that is a nice touch. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Xavi. Isco. Steaming on goalwards. Can he finish? And he's quick to get rid. No way through there. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Xavi. Isco. He's had it taken off him. Azar. Very much a man of this moment. And it's Stojkovic. Stojkovic! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Mesdames et messieurs, je vous demande toute votre attention. Un petit garçon avec un sac à dos vert s'est perdu dans la foule.
Down to business again. Valencia changed their line-up for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score. Played out towards the right wing. Showing good feet. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Hasebe did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Valencia different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. He's having a pop! Oh, how good is he? About as smooth as it gets. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Valencia get their goal. A bit of respectability restored. And Sola! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Hasebe.
Valencia have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
He's in plenty of space here. Big chance! And that's past the post.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Hasebe. 60 minutes played. This is a promising build-up. And this is Messi. Messi! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Opts for safety. Valencia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And he's picked it up out wide. Crosses it in. Only partially clear. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Looking for the run. He's having a shot! And yes, it's there!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Hasebe. It's Pedri. Hasebe. There's the crossfield ball. And it's Messi. Ball played for Xavi. Iniesta. Ronaldinho. Azar. Tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Gyökeres pinches it off him. Valencia can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Lovely bit of skill. Pedri, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short, and here's Xavi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now this could be a chance. And he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. McAllister. Iniesta, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Xavi. And it's Iniesta. That's a good ball out wide. Skims one in. Lampard. Schneider. And this is Adriano. Hasebe. Oh, good-looking ball. That pass has been well intercepted. Berry. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's got the beating of his man. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Picked out brilliant. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then.
And that will be it. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Valencia desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to do the job. He has both the muscle and the brains to provide the creative and defensive support whenever necessary.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Las Palmas clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Rijkaard. Brzezinski. Now it's Xavi. Pedri. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Del Piero showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rijkaard. Valencia appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Busquets calmly anticipates. And it's Xavi. Threads one in, over to the right flank. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
He's having a good look here.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Del Piero! Alessandro Del Piero! Another ice-cool goal! A finish of true class! Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So we have the first goal. Pele! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Pele clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Brzezinski. Xavi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Valencia are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Busquets is the team's great visionary. Played out wide. And it's Pedri. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, super ball! Rosicky was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's a good run, this, one that is high in energy. Xavi does well not to be outdone there. Xavi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Looking for a runner. Thuram cuts it out. Pedri. Rosicky. Pele. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And Del Piero! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Thuram. Rijkaard. Not the most convincing of passes. Brzezinski. Pedri, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. That's tidy. And it's Pedri. Oh, that's well spotted.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And he's managed to get free. Bullet driving forwards. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think
Messi! Thuram clears it away. Las Palmas with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
he read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but real chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Bullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Ronaldinho plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Las Palmas have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Xavi. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. But it's Thuram. Now this could be a chance. Can he finish? That's another chance. And a neat finish. They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now.
And that is all they have time for. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Valencia really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Valencia are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Valencia get the ball rolling in the second half. Xavi. Busquets. Rosicki. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Del Piero.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Del Piero. Great ball, and he's in here. And this is Hullet. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Rijkaard. And it's Pedri. And it's Rosicki. It's Pedri. Pedri proves just a little bit too strong. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's Busquets. And here's Pedri. Eto'o. Now it's Pelé. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cross goes in there. Tries to get it clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. There's the shot! It's hit the uprights. And again! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Tries from distance. Pedri. And it's Stojkovic. Busquets. Stojkovic. Thuram. Xavi. Pedri. Ball played for Rijkaard. Ronaldinho. And it's Rijkaard. Rijkaard. And it's Rijkaard. Thuram. It's Pedri. And it's Xavi. Now it's Eto'o. Eto'o. Brzezinski. Looking for the run. Cannavaro. Ronaldinho. He is through here. Ronaldinho. And he's in on goal. Look at this. Stojkovic! Now, who's going to be first to this? Nicely aimed pass. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And here's Stojkovic. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pele. Now it's Del Piero. And this is Hullet. Ronaldinho. Stojkovic. Now it's Stojkovic. He can run onto that. He's got away. A lot of space ahead of him. Brzezinski.
That's just playing it safe.
Oh, it seems as though someone has been forced to pull up lame here.
Yeah, maybe a touch of cramp, Peter. Hopefully nothing more serious than that.
He's going to continue, it seems, albeit a little gingerly. Rijkaard. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Xavi. Thuram. Azar is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Xabi Alonso. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cross chance! Another one of football's and how moments.
Hazard has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Dembele into the last 5 minutes. And he cuts out the supply.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Nicely weighted ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That has been cut short. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He has found the way through. Here comes the cross. That's not going far. Crossed and takes a shot! Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might... And time is up. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. So there we have it, Jim. A game seemingly destined for stalemate, but then the ultimate smash and grab.